Okay, guys, this is a demonstration of how our GIS system works. So you can start by selecting the land parcel that you want. So you can come here, draw a site, then you can zoom into the area that you want to draw. This is going to be my area, just as an example. Waiting for it to load. Okay, so I can do this, can do this, do that, and do that, right? So we have that area that we selected. So I can decide now to come here and analyze the area. So this is an example of how we're gonna map the area of interest. So for instance, this is going to be our area of interest. You can see the selected area is 11.57 kilometers squared. Maybe you can do a more realistic size. Let me try and zoom in deeper. No, it's loading properly, but okay, you can do a realistic size like that. So this is 0.15 kilometers squared. Now we're gonna analyze that area. We're gonna click analyze that area. So what is going to happen is that we're going to have an analysis from the Google GIS system about everything that is being recorded from the satellite about this area. So this is the biodiversity, which helps us to calculate the carbon offsets, but not really that important. As you can see, so we're gonna first start with the land cover. I'm gonna start with the land cover analysis. This is the analysis of the land cover. As you can see, we have the potential tree cover, tree covers in 2010, 2010. And then now there's the potential tree cover, and then there's the annual NDVI. So this is going to be important for us to calculate the overall carbon sequestration of that land area. So I'm gonna come here, we're gonna go straight into the carbon. So now it has given us, it has calculated for us the total amount of carbon sequestrated on that amount of land. So there's the above woody carbon, below the ground woody carbon, and soil organic woody carbon. So these are the current, the ones marked current are the amount of carbon that have been sequestrated. For example, above the ground woody carbon, this is the part of the plant that is above the ground, part of the ground of the plant that is below the ground, and the organic soil carbon. So it has the capability to calculate that. So that's a brief demonstration of how the system works. It's still a work in progress. We're going to be able to also at some point give the equivalent of carbon credits of these carbon sequestration tons that have been sequestrated. It's still a work in progress. Yes.